Yeah, fine guys. So we'll start with chapter 1, which talks about the introduction or the basic concepts of income tax. Whatever we'll be learning in this chapter is completely basics. That doesn't mean that, sir, we will not get any questions in the exam. Definitely you will be getting it. Maybe, if not descriptive, at least MCQs they may test you. And most of the topics which we learn here or the terms what we learn here, we'll be keep on using it in the other chapters also, in the coming chapters. So important guys to understand those terms. Yeah. Tax. First of all, what is tax? Tax is a compulsory payment which every citizen has to pay to the government, and it is our obligation. If I don't pay it, then I am punishable under law. I am punishable under law. Now, sir, why do government collect the taxes? For meeting public expenditure like health, infrastructure, defense. Defense is one of the major expenditure for any government, especially Indian government also. Yes, sir. Or infrastructure or any government schemes, projects. Now you know a lot of things freely they are giving. From where they do? Are they giving it from their pocket? No, they will put hands to the people's pocket, collect it in the form of taxation, and then give it to the other part of the people. Okay, whoever is might be in the need or need government support. Yes, sir. Coming to tax, there are two types of taxes, guys: direct tax and indirect tax. Direct tax is the one where the impact and incidence is on the same person. Whereas indirect tax, the impact and incidence is under two different persons. Direct tax, the example for direct tax is income tax. Sir, how is it? Can you please explain what is the word impact and incidence? Guys, incidence means the liability to pay tax. Liability to pay tax. Impact means who is ultimately paying it, the burden of suffering the tax. Now, income tax is one of the example for direct tax. Now, assume guys, I am earning the income. Who is liable to pay tax? Will you pay tax for me? Definitely not. So I am the person who is earning the income. I have the liability on my head to pay tax. Ultimately, tax will go out of my pocket. So the impact and incidence both is on the same person. Whereas coming to indirect tax, the impact and incidence is on two different persons. Is on two different persons. Examples is GST and customs. Customs is not a part of your intermediate syllabus. Let us not touch it. Coming to GST, goods and service tax. Now, the impact will be on different person, incidence on will be on the different person. We use the word called supplier and recipient in GST law. Supplier is nothing but the seller, recipient is nothing but the buyer. But in law, we will not use these terms. We use the term called supplier and recipient. Like assume now you go to which is the nearby restaurant or wherever you guys visit regularly. Tuck answer. Which is the restaurant or any food chain you will visit regularly? You tell something is famous. Domino's Pizza is there. Okay, ಅದೇ ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ. Domino's Pizza. The registered name of Domino's Pizza is Jubilant Foodworks. Okay. Now you walk into the Domino's Pizza. Now you see the screen displayed there. You choose one pizza, order for it. The price was 500 rupees. Now you ordered for it. They tell 600. You ordered for the pizza which is costing 500. They told, sir, the bill amount is 600. You are shocked. Sir, it was displayed 500 anta. They will tell, sir, inclusive of taxes. Inclusive of tax anta. You will tell, sir, I didn't order tax. I ordered only pizza. Why are you giving me tax? Tax you only give pizza to me anta. No, no, no. Because Domino's Pizza is liable to pay GST on everything they sell, the food items they sell. They are the one who is liable. Incidence is on them. But can they shift it to the customer? Yes. So they are shifting the impact to whom? To the recipients. So whenever you go and buy anything from them, when they are liable, they can charge and collect it from you. And sir, do they have that right? Yes, government also has given that right. So what do they do? They collect 100 rupees from you over and above the pizza price, remit it to the government. There are some due dates and all. Within that, they have to remit it to the government. Sir, what about their revenue? Their revenue is only 500. Their revenue is only 500. Yes, sir. Now coming to, so impact and incidence is on two different persons under indirect tax, guys. Okay, so next coming to Constitution of India. I have not taken the entire Constitution here, guys. Whatever is relevant only for our tax purpose, I have taken, especially for income tax. Now, Constitution is like a mother law for all other law in India. Repeat, mother law for all other law in India. So the power to make any law is derived from the constitution. Now if government has the power to levy and collect the taxes means where the power is given to the government in the constitution. Now if they are not given the power to levy and collect the taxes, can they come and collect it? Now can Sidramaya or can PM Modi come and tell, hey, Vikas, pay this tax? No, no. Until they have been given the authority to collect or to charge tax, they cannot. So to make income tax law also, authority has been given to the central government through what? Through the constitution. Okay, it is a part of the central list or union list. So there are three lists. What is that also we will see. So what is it, sir? The authority to levy tax is derived from what? Constitution of India. Let us first understand what it talks about. Entire constitution I have not covered, only what is relevant to income tax. So Article 265 will tell no tax shall be levied or collected except by the authority of law. So first authority should be given to the government, whether it is central government or state government or local government, whoever is levying tax, first they should have authority. Who is giving the authority? Constitution. Okay. Next, coming to Article 246. Article 246 distributes the power to different level of government, guys. There is actually three level of government in India. Central government, you know Modi ji, yes. State, Sidramaya ji, yes. Below that, local government. Local government is actually a part of state government only. Okay, which we call it as panchayat for rural areas or municipalities for cities. Okay, or urban areas. Yes, sir. But see, whatever is in state list, they have kept few for them and few they have delegated to the local governments. Okay, but in the constitution, there are three lists. As per Article 246, Schedule 7, there are three lists, guys. First list is union list or central list. So here, this gives the power to the central government with respect to what all they can have laws. So what all laws can be made by whom? Central government. That power is given in union list. And our income tax is a part of this. I will just read this entry. Okay. Entry 82 of union list, list 1 in the 7th schedule to Article 246 of the Constitution of India has given the power to the Parliament. Parliament means what? Central government. To make laws on taxes on income other than agriculture income. So now central government has the power to make laws on income other than agriculture income. Other than agriculture income means agriculture income, did they keep out, sir? Yes. This power for whom they gave? State. But no state has touched it. No power is given to the states to make laws with respect to agriculture income. But every state know that if I touch agriculture income, I will lose power. I will lose power. Common. Because farmers are the backbone. Correct? If you touch agriculture income, next year you will not, government only will change. Okay, now you made a new law, next we will only change one. So, as on today also, no states are levying tax on agriculture income. No tax means no states or no, even not even central government are levying tax on agriculture income. Under income tax law also, they have defined what is agriculture income and they have told it is exempt complete. It is exempt completely. Yes, sir. Then coming to legislative list, powers of state government. With respect to what all laws the central state government can make the laws. Okay, with respect to what all areas. Next coming to concurrent list. Both central government and state government has a power here, especially GST. CGST Act is made by whom? CGST, IGST, Compensation to States Act, UTGST is made by whom? Central government. Whereas SGST is made by each and every states. Yes, sir. So both have the power. Yes, if it's an intrastate supply, CGST plus SGST would be levied. If it is an interstate supply, IGST would be levied by central government. But they levy and collect half of it, they also give it to destination state. Destination state. As both are involved here, we call it as, sir, it is simultaneously levied by both central government as well as state government. It is a part of concurrent list. Yes, sir. Now, what if there is any conflict? For example, on the same area, central government also has made a law, state government also has made a law. Okay, to some extent, there won't be any conflict, guys, because state government especially will make the laws in such a way that it will not conflict with central law. But if by chance, what if it is there, what, sir? Who will prevail? Boss. Who is the boss? Central government. Central government law will prevail. Yes. I will just show you also, guys. This is only for your knowledge purpose. The list. Okay, I have taken it here. 7th schedule. Okay. List 1 union list. In that entry 82 is that taxes on income on other than agriculture income. You can observe here. 82. Entry 82. Taxes on income other than agriculture income. Yes, sir. Next, state list also we saw. Because here other than agriculture income they made, no sir. So now who has the power to make laws with respect to agriculture income? States. So is it a part of state list, sir? Yes. So here state list starts here. Police and all is comes under the state only. If you want, you can just go through this list and all, guys. It is available on the Google also. You can check it. Yeah, 46th item you can see. Taxes on agriculture income. Sir, has any government made it taxable? No. As I told you, no state has made that agriculture income as taxable. Okay, so coming back. Now coming to administration. So in central government, there is something called as Ministry of Finance. Under that, there is the Department of Revenue. What all revenue the government will get, they will take care of it. Previously, both direct tax as well as indirect tax, both was handled by Department of Revenue. But later it becomes challenging for them. So they divided the Department of Revenue into two parts. For direct tax, CBDT, for indirect tax, CBIs. CBDT means Central Board of Direct Taxes. All the administration with respect to direct taxes has been taken by care by CBDT. Under CBDT, for income tax purpose, we have income tax departments. So under that, there are various roles taken by the officials, guys. Now, in the law, we keep on using the word assessing officer, assessing officer, assessing officers and all. Who is that, sir? Income tax officers. Okay, and there is a different role played by them. For example, additional commissioner, joint commissioner and all. Sir, is it a part of our intermediate syllabus? No. Then when do we learn it? Final. For going to final, your first target now is to qualify intermediate. Guys, see, especially when you're learning taxation, please don't keep only intermediate as your goal. Your goal here is to qualify as a chart accountant. So when you guys are learning intermediate, put a proper base even for final. Why I'm telling is, see, I am a taxation teacher and it's my duty to convey to you that, see, in final, there are two tax papers, direct tax, indirect tax for 100 marks each. Now you are learning both put together for 100 marks. So in final, it is for two. Clear? Plus one more subject also is there where it will be a part of every paper. Okay, there is something called as IBS where the questions can be asked on any subject. Clear? So it is like an all-rounder there. So whatever you guys study in intermediate, you will carry that to the final. Plus few more additional topics and few topics which you would have studied here, but there you will still learn in detail, in more detailed. So what I suggest my students is, guys, please make sure that you put a proper foundation for your taxation, because taxation was not there in foundation. It is there only in intermediate now. So for most of you, it will be completely new. Okay, especially those who are from foundation, who have not done degree also. Sir, I don't know anything about this. Please make sure that you know everything, whatever is covered in intermediate syllabus, including section number. Sir, for intermediate, are we supposed to know section number? Are we supposed to quote the answers along with the section number? Yes. See, you would have been told by others that it is not mandatory and all, but I am telling you it is mandatory. Clear? You do it. When it is mandatory, when it is there in your mind that it is mandatory, you will do it. If you think that it is optional, definitely you will not do it. Clear? ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಆಗದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಬಿಡೋಣ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಆಗಲ್ಲ for sure. Clear? Why? Because see, section number, assume guys, I have written the exam, same exam you have written. I have just written the provisions and I have explained proper answer, correct answer I have given, conclusion also correct answer. Now you also written the same answer along with section number. You have written properly as per section so and so. Now, will the evaluator give same marks for you and me? Definitely not. At least half marks or 1 marks extra for you, for your section number. Definitely that will happen. Any evaluator will reward for it. Clear? So take little extra chance, risk, and go and study that. Clear? Sir, is it impossible? Definitely not, guys. When you see for the first time so many sections, you will feel like, how do you remember Anta? Go crazy about numbers. Being a chartered accountant, you have to be crazy about numbers. You have to love figures. Figures means I'm talking about numbers. Huh? So you should fall in love with the figures. So when it comes to section number and all, as and when you cover any topics, just have a small break of 5-10 minutes. Just try to recall all of them. Maybe you sit in one place and try to recall, or maybe you go have a small walk. Okay, on your don't go in road and all, or in search of someone. Maybe at your home only or in on terrace. Just have a small walk and try to recall whatever you have studied along with section number. Okay, and even in my revision material, the first page I have given it as section numbers. As and when you cover it, maybe in the pencil you keep on marking. You keep on marking, guys. Yes, and these are not the complete list, especially for heads of income and all, only heading I have given it. But while covering it in the class, I would have covered everything. 15 or 16, for example, salary, section 15 to 17. So here I have just given the heading part. Whereas when I am covering the section or the head, you would have done everything. 15, 16, 17, there is some subsection or class or everything we would have done. Clear? So if possible, you also make a note of all those things also in the order. Clear? Yes. And please try to remember, guys. Please try to remember the section numbers. Will you? Good. Chalo. Where was I actually? CBDT, CBIC. Now for income, indirect tax purpose, we have something called as CBIC, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. Previously it was CBEC, but once GST was implemented, they renamed it as CBIC, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. And under that, for GST purpose, we have something called as GST Council, and the Madam G is the head office. Okay, that is Nirmala Sitharaman, the finance minister, central finance minister is the head of or the chairperson of this GST council. Yes, central finance minister will be the chairperson. Now, vice chairperson and all, they will select it among them. Oh, in indirect tax, we will see all this GST council, what it is and all, what do they do and all. Yeah, income tax. Like income tax is the major source of revenue for central government. Now, who has the power to make law with respect to income? Central government. So Income Tax Act 1961 has been made by whom? Central government. Who levy and collect taxes under Income Tax Act? Central government. And it is one of the major source of revenue to the government. Now in the law, what they have told is income earned in the previous year are chargeable to tax in assessment year. Section 4 is a general charging section which tells total income of a person earned in previous year is chargeable to tax in the assessment year. But is it completely followed? No. This is what only for law purpose. Practically, majority of the taxes would have been already collected in the previous year itself in the form of TDS, TCS, advance tax. Clear? And there are few exceptions also for this normal rule. Some cases, income of previous year will be taxed in the previous year itself. We will see that later. We will see that later. But to be frank, whatever I am telling is, sir, what they have told in the law, is it literally followed? No. Because TDS, TCS and advance tax especially, we pay it in the previous year itself. We pay it in the previous year itself, guys. Okay. Now coming to components of income tax law. Guys, let me just put this in the form of cricket team or film. If I put it in the form of film, so income tax law is a movie. And under that income tax act is a hero. Okay. And all others are supporting actors. All others are supporting actors. Yes, sir. Now, when it comes to Income Tax Act, majority of the provisions are covered here itself, guys. Now, whenever governments want to change anything, make amendments, they will make through Annual Finance Act. Every year, Madam G will come and present the budget. In that, if they want to change anything, definitely they will make some changes. If not, we don't like government. We like only the government who is making some changes. If not, we will be like, why did you come to power? You are telling last, assume one budget, they come and tell. Same thing, whatever is done in the last budget continues. Do we like them? No, I don't like actually. Clear? So, okay, let me put it in this way. Sir, people don't like. Why? Because people will have some expectation. So, at least to match them, now they will come and do some tinkering and all. Our students will be like, Ayo, why? Okay, you don't understand from students' point of view, sir, amendments and all. Do they think from students' point of view? Definitely not. Okay, if not, people will curse them. Nah? Okay, at least for that, they will do some changes. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಒಂದು ವಾರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಚಲೋ Annual Finance Act, any changes to an act. Okay, lot of things also will be done in Annual Finance Act, but we are bothered about Income Tax Act because anything government plans, projections, everything they will bring it through the budget, guys. But with respect to taxation, if they want to change anything with respect to tax rates or any changes in the law, they will bring it through the Finance Act. Yes, every year there would be one Finance Act. Yeah, only in the election year there will be two. I will talk about it later. Then income tax rules, guys. Whenever the act cannot cover everything, then it will give reference to the rules. It will give reference to the rules. Now, for example, in the act and all, you would have observed here and there the provisions as may be prescribed in the prescribed manner. Clear? Where is it prescribed, sir? In the rules. In the rules. So, whenever the act cannot address everything, they will tell simply as may be prescribed in the prescribed manner. That things will be covered in the rules. Then circulars and notifications, these are released by the government or CBDT. Then legal decision, that is the judgment given by the High Court or Supreme Court. Yes, each of this we will learn in detail. And if I have to put it now in the form of cricket, most of you love cricket, at least watch cricket. Nodidrala, India ಗೆದ್ರಲ್ಲ India won the Champions Trophy. Next is you. Okay, you have to win. You made India win. That is enough for us. Sir, 2025 I can celebrate throughout. 2024 T20 World Cup ಗೆದ್ರು ವರ್ಷ ಪೂರ್ತಿ celebrate ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Okay, 2025 they have won one Champions Trophy. We will celebrate it for throughout the year. ಈಗ ಆರ್ ಸಿ ಬಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲುತ್ತೋ ಬಿಡುತ್ತೋ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಸ್. 1 year we have got something. ಓಕೆ, ನೋಡೋಣ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ಡೈಲಾಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ನಾ, ಈ ಸತಿ ಕಪ್ ನಮ್ದೆ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದ ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್. ಇಫ್ ನಾಟ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸತಿ ಕಪ್ ನಮ್ದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬೈ ದ ಟೈಮ್ half of the tournament if it is done already, no. Clear? ಈ ಸತಿ doubtful, or else last moment tanka they will keep it for us. Okay, how is the IPL planned? Sir, first two teams already decided. Okay, alli Chennai, no, Mumbai, someone will be there. Second, third, fourth, somewhere RCB will have minor chances. Adu last match, they have last 3 matches they have to win. Okay, and others have to lose. All the calculations. Okay, others we have to pull. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮನ್ ಗೆಲ್ಸೋದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ, ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರನ್ನ ಸೋಲ್ಸೋದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ. Okay, that is okay. And then ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾರ್ಜಿನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಗೆಲ್ಬೇಕು. So we have to run, win by so many runs, so many wickets, or so many balls has to be left. I don't know why this RCB will do like this. Yeah, almost out of how much ever sessions has been done, majority of the sessions are like that only. Till the last moment, they will keep us waiting. Okay, that is leave. Now, coming to cricket, guys. So, if income tax law is an Indian cricket team, income tax act is what? Rohit Sharma. Is a Rohit Sharma. All others are players. Sir, Rohit Sharma alone cannot play. Okay, there should be 11 players. Clear? So each of these people will contribute. Clear? And especially annual finance act also will play a major role. Maybe Shubman Gill or Virat Kohli. ಯಾರು ನಿಮ್ ಫೇವ್ರೇಟ್? ಇಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಎದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಸರ್ ಶ್ರೇಯಸ್ ಅಯ್ಯರ್ he has scored major runs on whoever it is. Okay, some important key players will be there, na? So those guys will fall here. After income tax act, the majority role is played by annual finance act, guys. Okay, everyone has a role, but I'm just telling from importance point of view. Yes, sir. Now guys, see, I just want to convey one message for you through this cricket only. As an Indian cricket fan, we have waited for 11 years for India to win one ICC championship. From 2013 to 2024, we never had won any tournament. Means ICC tournament I am talking about. Many tournament we have gone to semi-final, final, especially 19, okay, or 23, I guess. Somewhere we lost in the final also, na? So that was like heartbreaking. But whatever we had lost, they gave it in 2 years continuously. Clear? Guys, just imagine what they couldn't do in 11 years. They just won back-to-back 2 tournaments in 10 months. 10 months they won 2 tournaments. They made us wait for 11 years. They won 2 tournaments in 10 months. I am waiting something like this in IPL. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಿ. So what I'm trying to convey is, guys, good things will take time. I know CA students would have felt, sir, how long? So many years, lot of uncertainties. I don't know when I will qualify. Yes, good things will take time. If it was so easy, then you would have not chosen this. You want to stand out, that is why you have chosen this. Clear? Now you could have taken some other course, pakka 2 years pass or 3 years pass. They have designed it for 2 years or 3 years. Even if you don't want to go out, they will only push you. Correct, na? At the end of the 2 years or 3 years, what do they do with you? They have new batch to take care, they will do it. Now in CA it's not like that. It is pull model. Pull model andre, sir, they cannot pass everyone. If not, if they pass everyone, the standard of the course will go down. Clear? You have come here with what expectation? CA has so much of reputation, it has so much of demand. No CA can be unemployed. Correct? So if that same reputation, same things has to be there for this course, means they have to pass only best of best. Sir, I have prepared half, little confident, little satisfied. Can I pass? No. Before going to the exam only, you should know the result. You cannot pass. Don't go with some like unexpected things there. Sorry, I went with an expectation that I will pass, but I didn't pass. No, you should know the reality status. Okay, don't have so much expectation when you are not prepared. Okay, sometimes expectation hurts, na? Yes. So don't have it until you are up to it. So please make sure that whatever the course requires, you give it. Only then it will give back to you the reward. If not, it will be again, 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 again. Some people tell CA means come again. Anta. Okay, that should not happen to you guys. Now, some of you couldn't have cleared it in the first attempt or in your last attempt. That's okay, guys. Make sure you learn something out of your failure and bounce back. No, sir, I go with the same knowledge, same attitude, same preparation to the next exam. Already your result is announced. Okay, don't wait for the ICI. Your result you are only announced. Clear? Don't go write the exam, officially wait for 1.5 months to get the result. So if you don't change, your results will not change. So you have to push hard. You know what went wrong in the last attempt. Last attempt, maybe you have studied only 8 or 10 hours during the exam time. Not sufficient. See guys, regularly if you study 3-4 hours also is okay. But during exam time, like 1.5 months to 2 months, that is very, very crucial for you. Okay, you have to study so many things. You have to be very patient enough and so much concentration has to be there. Clear? Avoid all the distraction. Avoid mobile phone when you're studying. Try to focus as much as possible. Give your best, guys. So this whatever time is left, 40 days or 30 days time is left, make sure this days are the most productive days in your entire life. Only then you can expect positive result. Clear? If not, sir, one day leave here and there, one day break. Guys, no. You would have watched the match. New Zealand has won really well in the semi-final, 363. Same team, but they could score only around 250 in final match. Okay, na? Because obviously the opponents were not same. We Indians. Huh? Next, second thing, while they were fielding, how they fielded against other teams and how they fielded against India. You saw they dropped 2-3 chances. Now, New Zealand fans will tell it was not a drop of catch, it was drop of match. It was a drop of match. So you guys also would have got lot of catches. You would have dropped here and there. You will realize it only when you get the result. Clear? So don't do that mistakes. Everything is possible, guys. You also have 24 hours. The person who got past result or All India rank also had only 24 hours. What made the differentiating factor was only how you guys use this your time. Time is same for everyone, but you make sure it how well you will use it. Clear? Because at the end, only two choices you have. You have two choices. One is after your results or after few years of time. Sir, I couldn't do CA because of dash 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 dash. And definitely you will have all the reasons to give it. Definitely you will have. Sir, home adu problem, idu problem, finance problem, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. Okay, it is as if you are carrying the entire country and going. You feel like. First statement. Second statement is, sir, I did CA in spite of dash 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 dash. For both reasons are there, but which looks better? Second statement. Clear? When you come out of your comfort zone, whatever limitations you have in your life, definitely you will mark a presence, guys. Not only in your life, in your entire family. Clear? In the family, one person would be enough to take the entire family to the next level. Clear? And you guys know at what position your family is in today. If you're happy, sir, full happy, my family is in a comfortable position, go enjoy your life there. Don't struggle, don't work hard. If not, you should bring not only you from that problems or the limitations, your entire family. You would have seen what is the situations your parents are facing. They couldn't get everything they want, but still they're trying their best to give whatever possible to you guys. Even joining you for the course, putting you for a tuitions, paying for your day-to-day expenses, everything might be a tough for them, but they will never tell that. You should understand. Now you are matured enough. All of you are 18 plus, 20 plus. That means you are matured enough to understand what is going on in your parents' life. How hard it is for them to go every day, work for that many hours, and get blasting, scolding, and just tie their hands and stand in front of whomever they are working for. You should understand that situation, try to bring them out of it as early as possible, because sometimes you guys will take the life for granted. Okay, see your parents, how hard they are working. You should understand that. Sometimes 6 months, if not this attempt, let me do it in the next attempt. Guys, you know how much importance 6 months has in your life. You are making your parents wait for another 6 months. You are postponing all your success, enjoyment for another 6 months. 6 months, assume you are getting 50,000 per month, 3 lakh time value of money of that 3 lakh. Okay, all these things your guys are foregoing. Please don't do it, because sometimes we feel in a comfortable position. If not this attempt, next attempt, no done. Clear? Don't do that. See, instead of again and again doing the same thing, give your 100%, finish it off, and go to the next phase of life. Clear? Because you also feel bored not to study again and again, same exam, same level. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಬೇರೆ relatives pressure ಇದೆ. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Still not passed, still not passed ಅಂತ. Because relatives are there to give pressure on. Okay. So all this you have to come out of as early as possible. See, if you couldn't do it in the last attempt, okay, leave it. But make sure you do it in the next attempt. Don't again think that if not this, then that. No, no, no. Please don't keep the choice. Give your 100% and finish it off. Maybe last attempt you gave only 50, 60, 70%. If you had given another 30, 20%, you would have passed. Na? So this time give it 100%. Do whatever you can. Give your best. Definitely you will pass. Clear? See, CA is not impossible. It is possible only with some hard work, courageous, and we should have consistency, which is the most important thing, and discipline. Consistency. Sir, today I studied for 10, 12 hours, or tomorrow break, sir. Now you don't deserve a break. Now you don't deserve a break. Break is only after the exams. Clear? Sir, family function is there, my birthday is there, Yugadi is there, that is there. Everything will come again. Okay. Sir, exam also will come. Not May 2025. Correct? So it will be May 2026 or September or whatever. Obviously, the time will be going forward. Please make sure that you should ensure you have to do the right things at the right time. Now it is highly preparation stage. Nothing else in your life. Nothing else. No time for nonsense. Clear? Or no time for something which will not add nothing to you or zero value to you or your life. Please don't waste your time, guys. This is very, very crucial time. So please make use of each and every day, each and every minute, and make sure that that is contributing to your successful results. Is that clear? Yes. So please make sure. See, I know sometimes it is difficult to accept what has happened, especially the results if it has not gone in your way and all. I just gave an example of Indian cricket team. They lost in finals, semi-finals and all. Did they stop playing? Definitely not. They came back with the same enthusiasm, more maybe with more energy, and that is why they could win the tournament. So if you also have to win, please forget about what has happened in the past. See how you will overcome it. Strategize each and every question. How do you plan? How do you execute it? Presentation, very important in the CA exams. Everything you take care. Practice more and more. Because you guys will study, you feel that you understand everything. I will go and present the same way in the exam. May not happen until and unless you practice what are you studying and try to present the answer. See, only the question, try to present it by yourself. Only then you will ensure that you are having some practice before going to the exam. Okay. And if possible, guys, before the exams, try to take some mock test from 2 to 5 only, either at your own home or maybe for ICF branch or anywhere you can go visit and attend the exams, but under the examination conditions. Clear? That is from 2 to 5 only you take, actually from 1:45 to 5. Okay, including the reading time. Under that situation only you write. Okay, you should feel that pressure before going to the exam hall. Clear? And managing that 3 hours also is very, very important. Clear? Because most of the students cannot complete the paper. And that is why? Because they are facing it for the first time. Straight away, I have gone to the exam answer. Prepared really well, sir. But take some test now. Evaluate yourself. So even in cricket tournament and all, we'll have warm-up matches. Why? Getting prepared for the tournament. You guys are also going for a biggest tournament. Prepare well. Have some warm-up. Only then go prepared well for the exams. Is that clear? So try it. Sir, no, sir, we don't have any facilities to go here and there and all. Sit at home only and take it. Now ICI will release MTP 1 and 2 for May exams. So try to take it and don't look into the solutions. Answer it as if it is an exam. It will be for 100 marks. Okay. However, the examination pattern, same way they try to give it. Try to take it as if it is an exam. And please take the mock test only when you are 100% prepared. Sir, 8 chapters I have done, 2 chapters pending. Can I take the test? No. Finish everything and then take. If not, again, there also, here and there, you have a loopholes. Don't leave it. Okay, complete the syllabus. Try to take the self-test on, that is mock test on that particular paper. Clear, huh? Hello? Okay, coming back. The first one, Income Tax Act 1961. Income tax in India is governed by Income Tax Act 1961, which is amended from time to time through Annual Finance Act. That is every year. This act came into force on 1st April 1962. A section may have either subsection or subclause or only clause. Now, what is clause? What is subsection, sir? What is the difference between that? Clause. When each part of the section is independent of each other and one is not related with the other, such parts are called clause. For example, in income tax, section 2 and section 10 has clauses. Section 2 defines various terms used in the law. Section 2(1)(a) defines agriculture income. Clear? Now, to understand assessee definition, I have to refer to section 2, clause 7. 2 clause 7. Yes, sir. Now, are they interrelated, sir? To understand assessee definition, where should I refer? To 7. To understand agriculture income, where should I refer to? 2(1)(a). That's all. So, they are not interrelated. They're completely independent. So, if I just refer to that particular section or clause, I will have an idea about it. Okay. So, in order to again repeat, section 2 and section 10, which talks about exemptions under Income Tax Act, has clauses and not subsections. Even exemption, section 10 talks about exemption. 10(1) gives exemption for agriculture income. Clear? So, how do we call it as, sir? Section 10, clause 1. Section 10, clause 1. Okay. Then coming to subsection, where each part is related with the other, that is, they are dependent. It is known as subsection, and all subsections taken together completes the concept. Now, only when I know all subsections, I can tell what is the answer. For example, section 5 of Income Tax Act talks about scope of total income. It has 2 subsections, 5(1), 5(2). If I have to tell what incomes are taxable in India, I should know both the subsections. Because subsection 1 talks about what is taxable for a resident in India. Subsection 2 talks about what is taxable for a non-resident in India. Now, if I want to know what is taxable in India, I should know both. What incomes are taxable in India, I should know both. Let me give one more example. Residential status is given in section 6. It has totally 7 subsections. 7 subsections. 6(1), 1(a), 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I have to tell whether a person is resident or not, I should have a knowledge of entire section, because different category of persons are covered in different sections. Okay, especially individual also. I cannot go only with 6(1). I should know 6(1), 6(1)(a), 6(6). Only then I can tell whether an individual is resident in India or not. So, are they related? Yes. Are they independent? No. Are they dependent? Yes. Did you guys get it? So, subsections are dependent on each other. They're related. Whereas the clause is independent. Okay. Now you guys are dependent on whom? Your parents. But soon you will be achieving your independence. That is only after your qualification. Definitely, guys. Trust me, this course, this qualification will give you a lot of independence and freedom. You will be ready to fly. Fly high. Not only fly, fly high. Keep your feathers ready. A section may also have provisos and explanation. Guys, whenever the main content is there in section or subsection or clause, under that sometimes, not every time, sometimes they may add proviso. Sir, what is proviso? Guys, proviso paragraph will always start with the word provided. If you guys would have observed, it will always start with the word provided. Or if there are 2, 3 proviso and all, they will tell further provided, further provided. Clear? That is nothing but proviso. Sir, what does proviso tell? Guys, already main content is there in the section. Now in the proviso, they are telling some additional condition. Some additional condition. Or else they are telling the above provision is not applicable to non-resident. The above provision is not applicable to company. Something like that. Exceptions they are giving. They are putting some additional conditions or they are giving some exceptions. Yes, sir. Now give me some examples, sir. Proviso. Okay, let me explain the explanation also. Then I will give an example. Explanation means, guys, it will give more clarity. Okay, now they would have used few terms in the section, okay, which might be complicated to a layman to understand. So they will give an explanation, clarification of that in the explanation. They will give that clarification through clarity through what? Explanation. Let me give an example. Guys, section 80 GGB and GGC, it gives deduction for the donation made to political parties and electoral trust. Clear? Yes. Now, sir, section 80 GGB and GGC give deductions for a contribution made to a political party or electoral trust. Now, proviso is telling no deduction if donation is made in cash. No deduction if donation is made in cash. So, where is it given? Proviso. Now, explanation is telling what is political party. What is political party? Sir, my friend has set up a political party in the college. Okay, I have contributed to him for his bill. Can I claim deduction? No. Political party means the party which is registered under the Representation of People's Act. They have given that explanation. Where? Under the section only. Under the section itself. Even under section 6, they have given the explanation. They have used some word called total income other than the income from foreign sources or person of Indian origin. What is it? They have given it in explanation. They have given it in the explanation, guys. Yes. So, in simple, if I have to tell you, can observe in that revision material, I would have highlighted proviso means what? Only two important things, exception or condition. Then explanation means what? It will give clarification. These are the key terms which you have to remember, guys. Because if at all, if they ask any MCQ questions and all, then if you can manage that, that would be great. Yeah. Next, Annual Finance Act. Guys, every year on 1st February, the Finance Minister of the country will present a budget in the Parliament. One of the important component of budget is finance bill. Any changes which is expected to be made in the tax laws or any other law, especially we are bothered about income tax law. Any changes to be made, proposed to be made in the income tax law, they will propose it in the finance bill. Once Madam G presents in the Parliament, the discussion will happen. Healthy discussion or what you know better. Okay, what kind of discussion will happen? Very, very good discussion. So discussion will happen in the Parliament when both the houses of the Parliament, that is Lok Sabha as well as Rajya Sabha, approves, the majority of the members approves it, it will go to the President. Once President gives her assent, as on today, lady, so gives her assent, that is through signature, the bill will become act. And the act will always be applicable from 1st April. 1st April. Guys, generally there is one finance act every year. But only in the election year, there will be two finance act. Only in the election year. That is one before the result, one after the result. Even though government is very sure that we will come back, still the procedure is before the result, that is in February, they will present on normal budget. Then after the result, if they come back again, or the new government in July or August, as per their convenience, normally in July, they will present one more budget. Okay, so only in the election year, there would be two budget. Last year, actually, there was two budget. Clear? But whereas in the another 4 years, there will be only one single budget for a year. Okay. From exam point of view, and all, is it important? No. For your knowledge, what I told. Okay, in election year, how much budget? In other year, how many budget and all? It's not relevant. In the law, what they have used, the word is annual finance act, which means, sir, per year, one finance act. Clear? But good to know. Now, sir, for our exam, which is the finance act applicable, sir? Guys, for your exams, the previous year would be 24-25. And the assessment year would be 25-26. Which Finance Act would be applicable? So, Finance Act 2024. Finance Act 2024 would be applicable for May 25, September 25, as well as Jan 26 exams. For all these three common. Only for May 27 it will change. Guys, now you may also have a doubt. Sir, recently new bill has been passed. Is it applicable for our exams? No. It is applicable only for the exams from May 26 and onwards. And one more doubt, sir, new act itself is passed now. New income tax bill has been passed. Sir, is that applicable for us? No. As per my understanding, it will be applicable for the exams only from 2027. 2027. Guys, I repeat, this only for some clarification because you would have seen all these developments here and there. Now you will have a confusion. Finance Act 2024 is applicable for your May 25, September 25 and Jan 26 exam. Now recently one finance bill has been passed, that is on February 1st, 2025, which is applicable from 1st April 2025. For which exams it is applicable for CA students? It is only from May 26. May 26. Now coming to new income tax bill has been passed. No sir. When is it applicable for the exams? May 27 and onwards. May 27 and onwards. So please make sure that before you go to the next change circle, you come out of intermediate and get ready for final. For final, you can study under the new act. Sir, new act means completely new? No. Only copy paste of provisions. Only sections they have rearranged. Only sections they have rearranged. Here and there small changes are there because new act, something should be new now. Okay. But portions wise, majority is same guys. Clear. Now you saw because you told before just few minutes back, income direct tax is for 100 marks. Now you teach here, we study, and by the time we go to the final, it will be new act. Then everything will go for waste. Definitely not. Portions wise means the provisions wise, they have retained the maximum guys. They have retained the maximum. Only section number, order, and all they have changed it. But now don't take that as a reason not to learn sections now. Clear? Please do it. Okay, and you will enjoy it, guys. Once you start learning the section, you will definitely enjoy it. When I was a college student, when I was doing intermediate, after my all the tax classes, everywhere number only for me. Anywhere I see bus number, e-bus for which section, that is for which anything I talk is from section point of view. Clear? Now you see 112 or something there, or 13 something there, you connect it to your section numbers. And I love cricket. Any jersey number I see, oh, section number. Section number. You want me to connect, I will connect to in the Indian cricket players jersey number also. Section 45, you know. Hey, section 45 asked. Rohit Sharma ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Charging section for capital gains hit. Charging section for capital gains hit. Who is the captain of Indian cricket team? Rohit Sharma. 45, 45. Clear, huh? So like this, let us see later. Now only let me not disclose everything. So like this, something you like may not be cricket also. Sir, I like football. I like something else in life. Try to connect it. Okay, see your subject. Try to connect to something which you like the most. You will love it. You love the subject, and when you love the subject, no one need to force you that you have to study today. You have to complete this and all. And now you are at a stage, guys. You have to do everything by yourself. I don't think your parents or anyone are forcing you, are forced you to come and sit today here. Clear? You are doing it, but I somewhere feel that you have to push little more. You have to push little more so that you guys attend in the final class. Okay? Yes. Yeah. Now income tax rules. Income tax rules come into force on first day of April 1962, and it always play a supporting role for the act, guys. Wherever act cannot cover everything, they would have given in the act as prescribed or in the prescribed manner. Even in companies act also you would have seen companies rules are there. Clear? Now, sir, give me some example in Income Tax Act. Guys, Section 32 of Income Tax Act talks about depreciation. They tell everyone are supposed to follow WDV method except electricity company. Electricity company have a choice. They can either follow WDV method or SLM method. Whereas everyone else has to follow WDV method. And they have told at the rate as may be prescribed. Where is it prescribed? In the rules. In the rules, have they given the rate? Yes, blockwise. Assay to blockwise. So are we supposed to remember it? Yes. From academic point of view, you have to remember it. So where are the depreciation rates are given? Under the income tax rules, guys. Clear? So like this only, wherever required in the act, they would have given reference to the rules. So we have to refer to the rules. Few rules are part of your syllabus, especially even in GST also. So many rules are there. Okay, when you guys, if at all, if you have already studied the subject, you will be knowing. Okay, lot of rules will already be a part of your syllabus. Why? Because here and there they would have told prescribed, prescribed, prescribed or not. In GST, within 30 days, within 40 days, within 90 days, wherever it is there, it's actually not given in the law. It is given in the rules. Or that form number REG1, REG2, REG3, that to this. So whatever is there, all these are given in rules. Clear? Yes. So next, notifications. Guys, notifications are released either by central government or CBTT for a proper administration of the law. Clear? Now, notification released by CBTT or central government is binding on everyone. I cannot tell, sir, I didn't read the notification. You didn't send me. Send me to my address. or send it to me to my email address. Only then I will read it. No, no. Any notification released by the government or CBDT is binding on everyone. Everyone are supposed to know it, and it is our duty to know it. Yes, so next, like example, let me connect it to your ICA notification. ICA released a notification now. May 1st exam has been postponed to May 21st. Not, don't, I'm just giving an example. Now, sir, on first I went to the exam hall, sir. I didn't know that exam has been postponed. I didn't read the ICI notification, sir. Now I will put a case against ICI. They didn't inform me personally. They had my contact number, everything. They would have contacted me, no? No, no. How many people they will contact? And every student are supposed to know what notifications are released by ICI. Yeah. So this has not happened. Please be careful. This is just an example I have given. Please go over the exam hall on the respective dates. So when notifications are released, it is bound to be known by everyone. Clear? For whomever it is applicable. Yes. So ICI notification now should everyone know, sir? No, ICI students. So ICI. And as a member, even I should know. Okay, lot of notifications for us also they release. Okay, now we cannot tell I didn't read that notification, this notification, you didn't send me personally and done. Okay. Yes, that is binding on everyone. Then coming to circulars. Circulars are issued by the government or CBDT to give more of clarity, guys. To give more of clarity. Especially in GST, they are coming out with lot of circulars. Lot of circulars. Why? Sir, we have a confusion. How do we apply this? How do we apply that? Okay. Or how exactly will this work? So how will I understand that? Government will help me through a circulars. Government will help me through circulars. Clear? So the circulars are binding only the department people, whereas the assessee can take an advantage of it. Can take an advantage of it, guys. Now coming to judicial decisions, that is the judgment given by the court. Now, sir, whenever I don't get solution for my question in the law, where do I prefer to? Court. I will go to the court. So, or else wherever there is a loophole in the law, I have done something, but law is telling something, but I have figured out that there was no condition mentioned in the law. Now the department may put case against me, or I may put case against the department. We will take the case to the court. Guys, if the judgment is given by Supreme Court, which is called Apex Court in India, it is binding on everyone, department, people, everyone within India. Everyone. But if the decision is given by High Court, it is binding only on the people and department within that state, within that state's jurisdiction. For example, the decision given by Karnataka High Court is applicable only for the people within Karnataka and the department within Karnataka. Sir, should the people of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh or Telangana should follow it? No, no, no. Now Madras High Court has given some decision. Should people of Tamil Nadu follow it? Yes. Is it binding on them? Yes. Now, decision given by one High Court. Assume the same scenario is pending with another High Court. So the High Court, whichever is supposed to give the judgment now, should the judge follow the same judgment given by another High Court? No, there is no mandate like that. They can refer to the case, but they can give their own judgment. For example, assume Karnataka High Court has given the judgment in favor of assessee. Same case, similar case is going on now in Kolkata High Court. Clear? Now, the judge should he give same judgment? No. He can refer to Karnataka High Court judgment. He can give his own judgment. Now, can he give the judgment in favor of department? Yes, if he feels so, he can give. He can give it, guys. Now, if I am not okay with the judgment of High Court, sir, can I go for an appeal? Yes, where? To the Supreme Court. To the Supreme Court. So, basis of charge. Guys, section 4 of Income Tax Act is a general charging section which tells what incomes are covered under income tax law. What incomes are covered under income tax law. There are two set of charging sections under Income Tax Act. One is general charging section, what we are learning now. Then the other set is under the heads of income, which is specific charging section. The first section under each head is a specific charging section, which tell what income is taxable under that head. Now we are not talking about it. Now we are talking about what is covered under income tax law. First, let us cover it in income tax law. Then we will tell where is it taxable. Then we will tell where is it taxable. Oh, now we are learning general charging section. What is general charging section telling, sir? Total income of a person earned in the previous year is chargeable to tax in the assessment year. So that means they have used few terms, sir. What is it? Guys, total income is defined in section 2 clause 45, which is an aggregate of, there are totally 5 heads of income. It is an aggregate of all 5 heads of income after considering clubbing and set off and carry forward of losses. Then, if there is a deductions available under Chapter 6A from Section 80C to 80U, you will claim it. Then, whatever figure you derive is called total income, on which the assessee is liable to pay tax. That figure is called total income. And the biggest challenge for us is to learn how to calculate it. Okay, now we are not starting it. We will start with its of income. Clear? Yes. Now, person. Sir, who is person, sir? Person includes everyone. Person includes everyone. And previous year is the year in which income is earned. Assessment year is the year in which we pay the tax. Sir, for your exams, which is the previous year, guys? Come on. 24, 25. Assessment year 25, 26. 25, 26. Yes, sir. Oh. Then income, guys, income, not total income, only income has been defined in section 2 clause 24. 2 clause 24. 2 clause 24 defines income, which is an inclusive definition, which includes all the items covered under the respective head. I'm not going in detail about the income definition because indirectly we will cover it under the respective head only. Yes, sir. Then concept of income. Income may be in cash or in kind. Sir, I earned 10 lakh fees. Is it my income? Yes. Sir, now instead of paying fees, my client gave me a car. Is it my income? Yes. Value of car is my income. Value of car would be my income. So income might be in cash or in kind. Cash here is literally not the money, currency notes. It would be in money. It can be received in any way. Okay. Next, on receipt or accrual basis. Guys, few incomes would be taxable on accrual basis. Few incomes would be taxed on receipt basis. Few, whichever is earlier and under the respective head, they have given how each incomes are taxed. But if one income is taxable on receipt basis, again it will not be taxable on due basis. Same way, if something is already taxed on due or accrual basis, same income will not again be taxable on accrual basis. I told due. I repeat, if some income is already taxed on due basis, again it will not be taxed on receipt basis later because it will lead to double taxation. It will lead to double taxation. Then legal or illegal. Legal income definitely taxable. Sir, illegal, I have done some illegal activity, smuggling. I have earned some income. First of all, not allowed. Okay, income tax not bothered. You have income, give us our share. Give us our share. Then there are others to take care of it. Whether you should be at your home, behind bars, they will decide. For me, you have to give my share. That is what the department is demanding. So whether you have legal income or illegal income, first pay tax, then other things will be taken care. Then temporary or permanent. Whether I have temporary income, permanent income, I should pay taxes. I should pay tax on it. For example, sir, after the exam, we were free for 1.5 months, 2 months. I did some freelancing work and I earned some good amount of money. Is it taxable for me? Sorry, is it an income for me? Yes. Is it taxable or not is a question mark. Because we have to check whether income is less than basic essential limit, more than basic essential limit or not. That we will see. But is it your income? Yes. Now, sir, after I qualified, I joined for a work salary. Like regularly, I'm getting every month. See, there is nothing called permanent and all. We are only not permanent. Correct. They have used the word permanent. Permanent means for a longer stay. Okay, like interest, salary, dividend and all, which you will be getting over a period of time. Clear? Because permanent means for permanent salary, permanent ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾಳೆ ಕೆಲ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೈರ್ so salary is somewhere we expect that we will get regular incomes or rental income or interest income, so this we receive it in the regular nature. Is it my income, sir? Yes. Next, lump sum or installments. Lump sum or installment. Guys, I did a sales of 10 lakh to you. You paid me immediately. Cash sales, what we call. Is it my income? Yes. I sold goods worth 10 lakh to you. You asked for an EMI option. Every month you are paying me 1 lakh. Is it a sales for me? Yes. How I receive is a financial arrangement between us. Okay. But is it an income for me? Yes. It is the income for me, guys. Okay. Next, in lump sum, both example I have given, or else if you want me to give one more example, assume guys I am authoring a book, so I am publishing my books through publisher. Now each and every book my publisher publishes, he has to pay me 20% royalty. Now we have an arrangement telling the publisher told Vikas sir, instead of paying every book for every book, we will settle once in a quarter, once in 6 months. So whatever sales has happened, you will calculate in a quarter or in 6 months, you will pay me. I am receiving it as a lump sum once in 3 months or 6 months. Or else I told, no, I cannot wait so long. Every day, end of the day, whatever books are sold, give me my share. Regularly, I am receiving it. Regularly, as an installment, I am receiving it. Is it an income for me? Yes. Both ways, it is an income for me. Yeah. Next, gift. Gifts. Is it taxable, sir? Yes. There are three forms of gift: money, movable property, immobile property. If the value of the gift is more than 50,000, yes, it is taxable. Entire amount is taxable. But there are certain exceptions and all. There are certain exceptions, guys. So, like marriage, on the occasion of marriage, if you receive any gift, or from a relative, okay, relative, gottala, or they don't gift you anything. Okay, they gift you only trouble. Huh? They keep on taunting, maybe not directly for you, for your parents. You don't know what your parents also might be undergoing. Every function they attend, everywhere they face them, they will be keep on touching. Okay, something they will leave arms and go. Now, sometimes your parents might put pressure for you, telling how many years, what are you doing, steady, 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 and that is not, that pressure is not kept or born in their mind. Someone has seeded that. Someone has seeded that. So, if you don't want to get pressure from your parents, don't allow your parents to go out. Don't allow them to attend any family functions. Best strategy. Okay. They will call you also. Anyway, you will get escaped. Hey, exam, oh, yeah, how can I come? Anta? Okay. You don't allow them also to go. You tell, if you go out, I will not feel like studying. Okay. So be with me. Okay. Keep on giving me some supplements. Okay. So that I can keep on concentrating on studies. Because when they go, they are going with empty head, brain. When they come back, they will definitely not come with empty minded. Clear? Yes. So now, gift. Now, gift received on the occasion of marriage is not taxable. You know, na? Yes. Now, this guy is there. Huh? He attended my offline class. So, in the class, he asked me, sir, after all these provisions, he asked me, sir, is it first marriage or any marriage? First marriage or any marriage? I was shocked. Why? Because in the law they have not told. In the law, here and there they have put restrictions for children. Maximum 2 children, maximum 3 children. Correct? Restriction ಇದೆ. But marriage illa. You have freedom. You can plan accordingly. You have complete freedom. You can plan accordingly. Correct? Na? So just only life. Sorry. See, first of all, first marriage. Oh, sorry, one marriage is only biggest challenge. Managing it, getting into that circle, managing it and all. Okay, I am happily married. Okay, but I see many of them are suffering. So, choose the right person and be in the right place is what I suggest. Okay. But the second or third, why again? But in the law, yes, that facility is given. That option is given. No restriction. Now, one more doubt. Sir, gift received on the occasion of marriage is exempt, correct? Yes. Marriage means what? Which occasion? Ambani did his son marriage for entire year. Almost 1 year, correct? Now, marriage means what date, sir? Is it Muhurtam time, Dare time, or reception, no, or Aldi? Normal, we and all, we do maximum 3-4 days, correct? Aldi, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈಗ ಫೋಟೋ ಶೂಟ್ ಅದು ಇದು ಫ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಡೀತಿದೆ ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ರಿಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಮುಹೂರ್ತಂ ಮೇನ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಬಿಗ್ ರೂಟ ಓಕೆ ನಮ್ ಕಡೆ ಅದು ಫೇಮಸ್ ಸೊ ನೌ ಸರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ is it like I have to receive gift immediately? I tie the knot to my future wife. So, or if you are a girl, so immediately when my husband, future husband, is tying the knot, immediately should we receive all the gifts from all our relatives or anyone? No. Every event which is forming part of marriage is called as marriage. Even if you receive gift on the reception, haldi ceremony, all this will be considered as marriage. Yes, sir. Then income can be capital or revenue. Income can be capital or revenue. Just lock it now. So now what is capital, what is revenue? It is not covered in income tax law. It is a part of accounts. But is it a part of our syllabus, sir? Yes. Guys, revenue is something which is recurring in nature, which I would be getting in the ordinary course of my business or ancillary to it. Whereas capital is non-recurring in nature. I may get it, but once in a while. Once in a while. What they have told here, first we will see. Then I will give you some hint also. How do you decide whether the item is revenue or capital? An amount referable to a fixed capital is a capital receipt, whereas a receipt referable to a circulating capital would be a revenue receipt. Fixed capital is nothing but fixed assets. Will it keep on changing every day, every now and then? No. It may change only over a long period of time, not every day. So, fixed capital is not involved directly in the process of business but remains unaffected by the process. Example, sale proceeds of a building, machinery or plant will be a capital risk. Will be a capital risk. Straight away it will hit where? Balance sheet. Correct. If there is profit or loss on the sale, maybe in the accounts you will treat it in P&L account. But whenever you purchase the asset, that is fixed asset, or when you sell it, where it will have an impact? First impact on balance sheet. Clear? Whereas see, on profit or loss on sale of assets and all, it is treated separately in income tax, separately in accounts. In accounts, you consider profit or loss on sale of assets and all. Whereas under Income Tax Act, no, we will just push the asset out of the block. We'll just push the asset out of the block. But only when section 32 fails, immediately section 50 takeovers to compute short-term capital gain or short-term capital loss. Clear? If there is some value in the block or if there is some asset in the block, then depreciation will continue. We don't compute any profit or loss on the sale of individual assets, guys. This is in tax, whereas in accounts it is different. I will talk about it again when I go to the depreciation topic. Okay, wherever required, I will be giving connections so that it would be easy for you to understand. Then coming to circulating capital, it is nothing but operating capital. You would have seen our working capital, in FM financial management, you would have seen. What is working capital? Current assets minus current liability. Will current asset and current liabilities remain same over a period of time? No, every day in, day out, it will be changing. Clear? What and all will be a part of current asset? Cash and bank balance, debtors or bills receivables or trade receivables, and also inventory. Will it be same every day? No, day to day it keeps on changing. Even current liabilities, creditors, bills payable and all, will it be same? No, it keeps on changing. So it is called circulating capital. It keeps on circulating, keeps on changing. Circulating capital is turned over in the business and which is ultimately results in profit or loss. Example, sale proceeds of stock in trade is a revenue receipt. Is a revenue receipt. Guys, revenue receipts normally taxed until exemption is given in the law. If exemption is given under section 10, anywhere they will mention it. You should know that list. If any income is there which is not covered in exemption, that means it is taxable. That means it is taxable. And it is something which I have earned in the ordinary course of my business. Whereas capital receipt are normally not taxable. But in the law, if they specifically told that it is taxable, yes, we have to follow that. We have to follow that. Example is capital gains. Capital gains on the transfer of capital asset is capital in nature. Still, section 45 tells it is taxable under the head capital gains. Yes, we have to follow it. Same way, compensation received on the termination of agency contract, compensation received on the termination of employment. All these are capital receipt, but still taxable. Why? Under the respective section, they have told it is taxable under income tax law. So we have to follow the same. So these are the three capital receipts which are specifically taxable. Rest of them like issue of shares, borrowing of loan, all these are capital receipts, but not taxable. But not taxable. Yes. Now, guys, from accounting point of view and all, also I will tell you how do you differentiate capital and revenue item. Guys, if the transaction is relating to inventory or stock, it is revenue in nature. Purchase or sale of inventory or goods is always revenue in nature. Even for example, sir, fixed asset. Now, what about fixed assets, sir? Anything related to fixed asset, that is both purchase and sale, is always capital in nature. Is capital in nature, and capital transaction will always have an impact on the balance sheet. Whereas revenue transaction will have an impact on where? P&L account, or if it is for a company, P&L statement. Yes, sir. Then normally revenue transaction will be recurring in nature, whereas capital will be non-recurring in nature, guys. Yes. Now, guys, now you can tell me, sir, fixed asset, if it is there, will it affect only balance sheet? No, first impact is on the balance sheet. Next impact will be on the P&L statement or P&L account. Why? In the form of depreciation. Now, you guys know the reason. Why do we capitalize the fixed assets? Assume I have purchased an asset for 10 lakh. Why do I take entire 10 lakh to the balance sheet? Why don't I debit it to P&L account? If it is a salary, printing, stationery, anything, I will debit it to P&L account. Correct? Why not purchase of fixed asset? Why not purchase of fixed asset? Yeah. Huh? Come on. Ah, so okay, good. Now, guys, I have purchased, assume plant and machinery for 10 lakh. This is P&L account. This is balance sheet. Sir, where should it hit first? P&L or balance sheet? Guys, what is balance sheet? Yes, our answer is balance sheet, sir. Asset side. Okay, sorry, why did I write labels? 10 lakh. We will show it on the asset side, sir. Yes. What is the major reason for it? Because this we will use it for more than 1 year. In accounts, we have something called as matching concept. What does matching concept demands? It tells whatever revenue you have earned and credited to P&L account. To earn that revenue, what all expenses you have incurred, only that you debit. Only that you debit. Matching means, sir, should I match in the amount? No, 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 no. We are not matching it with the amount. We are only matching with the period. Sir, in the year, whatever income I have earned, to earn that income, what all expenses I have incurred, I have to debit it. I have to debit it. Is that clear? Yes. Now, coming to this 10 lakh, I have purchased it in the current year, sir. But will I use only in the current year? No. Assume I will use it for 10 years. So, this asset will help me to generate revenue over a period of 10 years. So, a part of 10 lakh every year, I have to come and debit here. Maybe 1 lakh. Assume SLM method. Every year, I will put it 1 lakh, 1 lakh. So, whatever is the value of the asset, I will write it off over the useful life in the form of depreciation to the P&L account. So that in that year it has helped me to generate some revenue in the P&L account which I would have credited, then give little debit also. Okay. So whatever expenses you have incurred to generate the revenue in that year, only that has to be debited or that has to be recorded. That is what even accrual concept will tell. Clear? Now, sir, that is why the concept of outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses and all will be there. Normally we remove them from your, if it is a prepaid or if it is outstanding, we add it and try to show it as an asset or liabilities in the balance sheet because this is something related to current. If it is outstanding, related to current year but not paid, I will pay it in the next year. I will carry it as a liability. Same way if I have prepaid anything, clear, it's an asset for me. From current year P&L account, we will deduct it and take it to the balance sheet as an asset. And from there, next year I will adjust this. Because what I have paid in the current year for next year, again will I pay it in the next year? No, I will adjust this prepaid. I will adjust this prepaid. Yes, this was just an explanation on this. Chalo, we'll continue. Person definition. Person includes whom and all. Person includes everyone. Simple definition. But is it defined? Yes, section 2 clause 31 defines person. Person includes an individual, a chief, a company. Okay. Individual means natural human beings like you and me. Yeah, you are also na natural human beings. Includes male or female or children, everyone. Next, a chief, Hindu undivided family. And it is treated as a separate person for income tax purpose. Company includes all the company, private to public to government to OPC, listed, unlisted, everything. Yes, sir. Firm includes LLP also. Partnership firm or LLP. AOP or BOI, association of person and body of individual. Sir, what is the difference between them? Both looks the same. Guys, when group of people come together with a common intent or a common purpose, we call them as association or body of individual. One major difference between AOP and BOI is association of person can include anyone, individuals, company, firms as their members. Whereas body of individuals can include only individuals. Only individuals. Sir, can company be a part of body of individuals? No, they cannot. Okay. Local authority. Guys, local authority is nothing but a local government. That is municipality or panchayat. Municipality is for urban area. Panchayat is, that is gram panchayat, taluk panchayat and all is for rural areas. Then every artificial juridical person not falling within any of the preceding subclauses means anyone who is not covered above. Anyone who is not covered above. For example, educational institution, hospitals, charitable institutions, all that will fall under artificial juridical person. Next, coming to assessee. Guys, assessee is an important definition. They may straight away ask you to define it also. Okay. Assessee. Simple term, taxpayer. Correct. This is what the normal people will use. You cannot use as being a professional student, tax law student. You cannot use the word taxpayer. You have to use the word assess. You cannot use the word calculation. You have to use the word assessment. You have to use the word assessment. Pay attention. Now see, everyone saw you. So be attentive. If not, I will make everyone to see you. I will grab everyone's attention to you. Chalo. You deviated me also. Assessee definition is given in clause section 2, clause 7. Section 2, clause 7. Please observe carefully. Understand as it is. We will break that into parts and study. Assessee means a person. Person we already understood. Yes. Whoever is covered above 231. By whom? Any tax. Any tax. Any tax means any tax. No. Under this act they have used later. Any tax, later next line you see, they have used the word under this act. Means which act, which tax they are talking about here? Income tax. Income tax. So if I pay income tax, am I as an assessee? Am I an assessee? Yes. Next. Or any other sum of money. Or any other sum of money. Any other sum of money will include what? Interest, late fee, penalty. Or even fine. Payable under this act. Payable under this act. Guys, if I pay income tax, am I an assessee? Yes. Sir, I am not paying income tax. I am paying interest, late fee or penalty. Am I an assessee? Yes. Sir, how is it possible, sir? When I am not paying income tax, why will I pay interest, late fee or penalty? You can pay. You can pay. Who knows? Let me give an example. Guys, if my income is less than basic essence limit, no tax, no returns. If it is more than basic essence limit, assume I am eligible for a rebate. My total income is less than 5 lakh or less than 7 lakh under default scheme. I am eligible for a rebate. I enjoy some tax benefit. Yes. But should I file the returns? My tax liability means my tax payable might be zero. Should I file my returns? Yes. Section 139 subsection 1 tells whoever has the income more than basic essential limit, they have to file the returns mandatorily. Now my income was assumed 4 lakh. I was supposed to pay tax, but tax liability was zero. Why? I enjoyed a rebate. I am a resident individual. Yes, sir. I enjoyed the rebate. My tax final payable is zero. But am I supposed to file the returns? Yes. But I am not filing it. Assume the due date applicable for me was 31st July of assessment year. I am not filed it. Department sent me a notice. I read the notice and I am willing to file my returns now. Tax payable is zero, but they are asking me to pay late fee under section 234F. Should I pay it? Yes. Now, am I an assessee? Yes, I am an assessee. Yes, I am an assessee, guys. Oh, two set to be done with. Any tax you pay under income tax act or any other sum of money. Okay. It also includes, next part. Every person in respect of whom any proceedings has been initiated under the act for the assessment of, means department has started any action against me. Guys, income tax is purely self-assessment. I have to calculate my own income. I have to pay my own tax. If I don't do it, then the department will pitch in. The assessing officer will pitch in. He will send a notice. He will do computation assessment on behalf of me. Now, if he is doing assessment of my income or someone else's income for whom I am liable, for example, clubbing of income, on my wife's income I am liable to pay tax, or my minor children's income I am liable to pay tax, then, sir, am I called as an assessee? Yes. Or else, I have claimed a refund of 2 lakh. Actually, department has got a doubt that I am not eligible for 2 lakh. I am eligible only for 1 lakh. Can they reassess it? Yes. When they have initiated the act to reassess my refund, am I an assessee? Yes. Next, I have claimed a loss of 20 lakh in my returns. Loss returns I have filed. If I have to carry forward my loss, I have to file my returns. Okay. Except house property and unobserved appreciation. Now, I have claimed a loss of how much I told? Hey, 10 or 20 I told. 20 lakh. I am checking your attention power. So 20 lakh I have lost and I have filed it in my returns. Department got a doubt because no, actually your loss is not 20 lakh. They started recomputing my loss. It came out around 15, 13 lakhs, something like that. Am I an assessee? Yes. Sir, when you have loss, you need not pay tax. Yes, but I can carry forward and adjust the loss. Now department is more concerned about it. Sir, why are they concerned about it? Because if you are having loss, why will they get the revenue? They don't get any revenue, but I have a benefit of adjusting it in the future. So it may cause loss of revenue to them in the future. So they are more concerned about that. So that is why they reassessed my loss. In that case, as they have taken the initiative to reassess my loss, am I an assessee? Yes. Next, first point done. Second point. Every person who is deemed to be an assessee, we call it them as the representative assessee. Guys, you are acting as an agent for a non-resident who is doing some business in India. For a non-resident who is doing a business in India through you. Now, whatever non-resident is supposed to do in India, you are doing it on behalf of it. So for income tax department, whom will they question for? Whom will they send the notice for? Whom will they communicate for? You, agent. Clear? Your representative assessee now. Actual assessee is that non-resident. But we cannot go and communicate to him every time. So you are representing him. We will treat you as representative assessee. Or else parents who is acting as a guardian for minor children who has income on their own efforts. Minor children who is having income out of their own skill, knowledge, or experience or whatever they are doing. Assume they are performing some art and all, they are earning by themselves. Income is taxable in their own acts. Clubbing will not get attracted. But they don't have signing power and all. Parents will act as a guardian. So parent is now what? Representative assessee for a minor. For a minor. If possible, make a note of all this. Okay, so if you have then and there itself means who is covered here. For example, representative assessee for minor and non-resident. Like this, you can simply make a note of it, because when you are studying, you can connect to whatever we have done in the class. Chalo. Third one, every person who is deemed to be an assessee in default. Assessee in default means what? You have violated some provisions of the law. That is why they are treating you as assessee in default. Why, sir? Guys, I am the payer. I am paying you 10 lakh. I was supposed to deduct TDS 10% on whatever I am paying you and remit it to the government. But I have not done it. Loss of revenue to the government? Yes. So now they term me as assessee in default. Assessee in default. Whatever I was supposed to deduct and give it to the government, now I have to give out of my own pocket along with interest. Am I paying tax on my income? No. I am paying tax because I have defaulted the provisions of the law. What am I called as? Assessee in default. Every assessee is a person, but every person need not be an assessee. Guys, only when you are a person, the definition itself is starting. Only when you are a person, you can be an assessee. Obviously, everyone are covered. Na? Everyone are covered. But will every person be an assessee? You are a person, huh? Are you an assessee? No, as on today, no. Why? Because your income is not more than basic essential limit, even if you have R0 income, or sir, my tax liability is 0. Yes, or you are not covered in any of this point. That means you are not an assessee. But for sure, you are a person. I believe it. Clear? Yes. Sure. Next, assessment year is defined in section 2, clause 9. Assessment year is a period of 12 months. Mark it. It can never be less than 12 months. It can never be more than 12 months. Commencing on 1st April and ending on 31st March of next year. This is a definition what they have given. That means assessment year can never be less than or more than 12 months. Whereas previous year definition is given in section 3. Normally definitions will be given in section 2 clause something, but previous year they have covered it in 3 times. Previous year means the financial year immediately preceding the assessment year. So assessment year is a period of 12 months, but previous year they didn't use the word it is a period of 12 months. They told it is a year preceding the assessment year. Yes. So in simple, if I have to tell, previous year is the year in which income is earned, whereas it is chargeable to tax in the assessment year, guys. Income tax is payable on the income which is earned during the previous year. Which is your previous year? 24, 25. And it is assessed in the immediately succeeding financial year, which is called as assessment year. So which is your assessment year? 25, 26. All assessees are required to follow a uniform previous year. That is from 1st April to 31st March. Uniform. Sir, I am from Australia. My company is from Australia. My parent company is from Australia or maybe US. I want to follow calendar year in India. No, for income tax purpose, from whomever you are, from whichever country you are, I don't care. Follow financial year. Follow financial year. In income tax, we always follow financial year, guys. Yes. Sir, will previous year be always 12 months? Yes, majority of the cases. But there are few exceptions where previous year will be less than 12 months. Where I started earning the income for the first time in the previous year. Assume you qualified your exams in May attempt CA qualification finals, and you started your job from 1st July. CA day to be celebrated. Okay, you are achieving your first independence and celebrating it. You started working for the first time from 1st July, guys, and you started earning the income, which is your first previous year, 1st July to 31st March. Next year and all will be always 12 months, whereas the first year would be less than 12 months. Is that clear? Or else, sir, I'm starting my business for the first time from 1st September, which is the first previous year, 1st September to 31st March. Sir, I was carrying on the business from last 15 years, 20 years. Now I am tired. I want to take a break. I am going in search of me, within me, inside me, okay, to Himalaya. To Himalaya. So I am liquidating my business. I am shutting down my business on 31st December. What is my last previous year? Not for me as an individual, for my business, I must. For business, the last previous year is 1st April to 31st December. Is that clear? Because I told I am going to Himalaya, not okay, forever I am going at the. So, yes, if I see, guys, even when we are closing down the business and all, I may end up having some incomes later also. But for the business I am talking about, or for the company, which is the last previous year, April to 31st December. As an individual, I might have some income because even if I close the business, I will not have zero income. Something I would have done for me, clear investment or that this. So that will take care of me. So my previous year will continue. Oh, assessment year can never be less than 12 months. Assessment year can never be less than 12 months, guys. Okay. General rule is that income earned in previous year is chargeable to tax in the assessment year. But there is some exceptions. What are those exceptions? Means in the following cases, income earned in previous year is chargeable to tax in the previous year itself. In the previous year itself, sir. Which are those cases? Guys, this and all you can expect in a theory question, 4 or 5 marks. If they ask for 4 marks, just write and explain 4 points at least. If it is asked for 5 marks, write and explain 5. Chances might be less, but still part of the syllabus. What if they ask, be prepared? Yeah. What are those exceptions? First one, shipping business of a non-resident. Guys, if any non-resident shipping company is doing business from India, that is, they are carrying passenger goods or livestock from Indian port to foreign port, Indian government will not leave them until they pay tax from Indian port. You pay tax, leave Indian port. If not, we will not leave you. They will catch the ship and stand there. Okay? Yes. Now, how is income calculated? They have also told, similar to presumptive scheme. They have told whatever revenue or freight the shipping company has earned for carrying passenger goods or livestock from Indian port to foreign port, consider 7.5% of that as income, not tax rate. Income. It is deemed income. Clear? Assume, guys, a shipping company has collected totally 10 lakh freight to carry goods and passengers from India to foreign port. Total freight is how much? 10 lakh. How much is the deemed income, guys? 75,000. 7.5% of it, which comes to 75,000. 75,000 is not tax. It is income. Because many students consider this only as tax and no. On this, they have to pay tax, whatever is the rate. Assuming if they are a foreign company, tax rate is how much? 35% now. 35% now. Is that clear? Yes, sir. They have to pay 35%. Is that clear? So this is considered to be income. Why, sir? Simple logic. Guys, these guys are coming from outside India, carrying goods and passengers from India to foreign country. They maintain books of accounts in their country. Now I cannot ask, hey, what is your profit? Pay tax on it. They would have not maintained books of accounts here and all. I cannot ask them to maintain also. It will be long period and all. So I am department or government only is telling it 7.5% is your income. That means remaining 92.5% is it considered as an expenses? Yes, deemed expenses. So consider that much as your profit margin. So it is nothing like your profit margin, 7.5%. Next, person leaving India permanently. Our Vijay Mallya case, Kingfisher bird. You know where is the bird now? UK, settled in UK. Okay. So this bird flied everywhere in India through all the banks, took the loan, then flight to UK. Now, if assessing officer get to know that any person is leaving India permanently, Can they charge and levy tax in the previous year itself? Yes. Guys, assume I am leaving India permanently. India permanently on 30th September. Now department got to know it. They will send me one letter. Because sir, you are leaving India. Why and all we don't care. But whatever income you earn till the day of departure, please pay tax and go. We want to give you a good send off for you. So till the date of departure, whatever I would have earned from 1st April till that day, I have to make it good and pay it. I should also get one clean sheet, NOC and all. Clear that I have cleared all my tax dues. Now you may get a question, sir, how will they get to know that I am leaving India permanently? You know you cannot leave India permanently without passport, visa and all. Yes, and that is administered by whom? Central government. Income tax is administered by whom? Central government. So whenever I am going out of India permanently, the message will go from passport or visa department to income tax department telling this guy is willing to go outside India. Please take care of. Please take care of him. Next, association of person or body of individual which is formed for a particular purpose and it is getting served during the previous year. Guys, assume we all formed an association to celebrate CA to celebrate CA. We collected the money from the people, we also contributed everything we did. We formed an association and on 31st July, everything is done, dusted. Sir, every accounts also closed. We are closing down our association on 31st July. Now, for whatever income we would have earned till 31st July as association, will the department wait till next assessment year? No. Why? Because there is no association in the assessment year. Now, if in assessment year, if department comes and question me, sir, last year you had an association, you have earned so much income, please pay tax. I will tell, go and ask this guy, go and ask that girl. When they come and ask you, you will point out on someone else because there is no association. Clear in assessment year. So, when association or body of individual has been formed for a particular purpose, and if that purpose is completed in the previous year, and the association is getting departed, means getting divided, okay, or the purpose is so it is coming to an end, then whatever income they have earned till that day will be taxable in the previous year itself. So for us, whatever we would have earned till 31st July, we will be liable to pay tax as an association. As an association will be different, as an individual I will be different. Now as an association, whatever income we have from association, we have to pay tax on that. Okay, next, transfer of property to avoid tax. Transfer of property to avoid tax. So now assume my grandfather had a 5 acres land next to Bangalore or in Bangalore. Now he is willing to sell it. He sold it for crores together. Department got to know that yes, the sale has happened, and they also have an information that my grandfather doesn't have any other income. If we leave him until assessment year, he may not be left with the money to pay taxes. If they feel so, can they collect the tax in the previous year itself? Yes. Clear? Yes. Because what happens? Now assume my grandfather sold property, got crores together. Now, you know what they do? They distribute all to the next generation. By the time next assessment year comes, no one is ready to take care of him also. Okay. So now department came and asked the person, grandfather, you sold the property or got so much of capital gains, please pay tax and that. He will be like, I don't have anything. I'm left with nothing. Okay, I want someone to take care of me. Are you ready? And that? They will take him only. Correct? Huh? So they will, Papa, they will take him only and try to squeeze him, whatever possible from his churu, paru, whatever is there, they will try to take off. Is that so? In order to avoid the situations, they can collect the taxes in the previous year itself. This is only if they have an intention to avoid a tax. Now, guys, assume I had a property, I sold it. I also have a lot of salary income, other incomes, and all I have. So in that case, will government wait till assessment year? Yes, they will wait till assessment year because I don't have any intention to avoid tax. And even if I have other backups and all, government can anyway collect the taxes in one or the other way. Okay. Next, discontinued business. Discontinued means completely shut down, guys. Liquidated. Now I am shutting down my operation on 31st December. Now, whatever income I earned from 1st April to 31st December, assessing officer has a choice, discretion. He can ask me to pay tax in the previous year only, or else he can wait till assessment year also. He has a discretion. Only in the last case, he has a discretion. Only last case, why is that, sir? Because when company especially is going into liquidation and all, guys, there is a liquidation process. Liquidator would be appointed, a neutral person who will supersede the management of the company. He will sell all the assets of the business, then pay all the liabilities in the order. Clear, in the law you would have learned in what order the liabilities has to be paid, and they have placed tax on the top itself. Okay, top itself. So even government know that we will get it no matter what. Papa, shareholder is placed at the end, equity shareholder. You are the one who took risk, na? Bear it now. Clear, government is not ready to take risk. So in that case, as we can rely on the liquidator that yes, our money will come, they can wait till assessment year. If not, if assessing officer decides, he can collect the tax in the previous year itself, guys. Okay, that is why I have just mentioned optional. That is optional for whom? Assessing officer, guys. Assessing office. Sometimes they may confuse you by giving, sir, A limited has been sold to B limited or B limited has been sold to D limited and all. When there is a transfer of business as a going concern, that is not discontinued business. Will it follow? No. Successor is the one who is liable to pay tax. Now assume in the previous year business was owned 3 months by the predecessor and 9 months by the successor. Who is liable to pay tax? Now in the assessment year, who is in charge of? Successor. They will question him. But can he collect the tax from the predecessor for the income earned in 3 months? Yes, obviously. Obviously. But who will be questioned by the department is successor. Okay. Normally, income earned in the previous year gets taxed in the assessment year. Yes, some more exceptions are there. Sir, I earned income in 2017-18. I was supposed to pay tax on that, but I have not paid. But I have not paid. Permanent escape? No. Assume department identified that in the current previous year. Will they tax me? Yes. When the department has deducted the income which I had not disclosed in the past, it becomes my income in the year in which they have detected it. And the tax rate is as high as 78%. 60% is the actual tax rate plus 25% surcharge plus 4% health and education cess. Effectively, it comes to 78% as per section 115 BBE. BBE, guys. Okay. So this becomes an income in the year in which it is detected. What all items are covered here, sir? First one, cash credits. Cash credits. Cash credit means you would have credited some amounts in your books of accounts, but for tax purpose you are not shown it. You are not shown it. Now income tax department or the assessing officer noticed it. Now he asked for an explanation. He asked for an explanation. You are like, you are not able to give any explanation, or else you are giving which he is not satisfied with. You are building some stories and all, which he is not satisfied with. Whatever amount you have credited but not disclosed for income tax purpose is your income now. Same way, he has identified some investments, assets from you or money during the income tax raid and all, for which you are not able to give explanation, or what explanation you have given, he is not satisfied with it. Whatever is the value of asset, investments or money he has found is deemed to be the income for the assets. Is deemed to be the income of the assets. Same way, amount borrowed, unexplained expenditure also is there. So many politicians, business officers, when they spend crores together on their daughter or son's wedding, they received a notice from income tax department telling, sir, as per our source, you have spent so much of expenditure on your son's or daughter wedding, assume 10 crore. But whatever returns you have filed, you have disclosed the income of 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 20 lakh. Sir, how is it possible? If you don't have source of income, how you would have spent so much? Please explain your source. They are not asking you to explain your expenditure. They are asking you, you have spent 10 crore now. How did you get it? How did you get it? If you are not able to explain, or what you explain is not satisfied for the assessing officer, the amount spent will become your income. The amount spent will become your income, guys. Fair enough. Obviously, if you are spending 100 rupees, first you should have it. Na? Now you guys have a concept of credit card and all. Never get into that trap also. Huh? Sir, I can spend before I earn only, then I will earn and repay. Guys, one thing which I believe is never get into debt trap. Clear? Because again, there also it will become an habit for you. Once you start taking loan, debt and all, it will become an habit for you. And you will be in that debt cycle only throughout your life. I have seen people literally spend their life only repaying their debt, or interest. That should not happen. To the extent possible, you guys I don't know about your previous generation. At least you stay away from debt. Stay away from debt to the extent possible. Now, because you get EMI everywhere, sir, for buying clothes, mobile, everything EMI we get. Clear? Never fund your present lifestyle with your future earnings. Okay, you earn only then you spend. Clear? And a little part of your earnings, invest also. Invest for your better future. Okay. Now, amount borrowed or repaid on only. That is nothing but bills of exchange or promissory note. Guys, if I have borrowed any money in a form other than account pay check, then the amount I have borrowed will become my income. Assume I have taken 10 lakh from you as cash loan. Is it my income? Yes. Same way, I have repaid my friend 20 lakh loan repaid in cash. Is it my income? Yes. Next, important. I borrowed from you 10 lakh in cash. Is it my income? Yes. I repaid you 12 lakh, including 2 lakh interest. Is it again my income? Yes, but only 2 lakh. Principal amount will be ignored now because it was already taxed when I received. Clear? Yes. Next example. I borrowed 10 lakh from you through account pay check. Not an income for me. I repaid 12 lakh to you, including interest in cash. Entire 12 lakh is an income. Entire 12 lakh is an income. Now, how did figure change, sir? Because when I received it, it was not taxed. Now, when I repaid, including principal amount, it would be taxable, guys. Okay. Now, coming to agriculture income. Agriculture income. Backbone, farmers. Yeah. Now, sir, agriculture income is completely exempt in India as per section 10.1. The condition is agriculture land should be in India and used for agriculture purpose. Used for agriculture purpose. Now everyone will start claiming mine is agriculture income, mine is agriculture income. So for safety they have defined what is agriculture income also. Correct. Now that is what people do. So now they have defined in the law what is agriculture income. Section 2 clause 1A, 1A, agree, starts with A, agriculture income. Section 2(1)(a) defines agriculture income, which tells very easy definition, guys. Listen. I will just tell you as a story. I have agriculture land. I do harvesting or I do cultivation of crops, everything. I harvest and sell the crops. I earned 20 lakh out of it. Is it my agriculture income? Yes, purely agriculture. Next, I am the lazy guy. I have agriculture land. I cannot do cultivation there. Okay. So I let out my agriculture land to you. You are cultivating there. And you are paying me a rent of, assume 10 lakh. Is it an agriculture income for me? Yes. And for you, you have grown the crops and you are selling the crop. You earned, assume 25 lakh out of it. You are done really good job. 25 lakh you are earning. Is it an agriculture income for you? Yes. It is an agriculture income for you. Land might not be owned by you, but used for agriculture purpose. Anything you or me earn out of it is an agriculture income. Next, you instead of giving me 10 lakh, you gave me a part of the crops what you have grown. Some part of India and all works like that. Okay. So instead of giving me the money, you give the part of your crops to me as we have agreed. So assume you are giving 50% of whatever crops you have grown to me. Now, is it an agriculture income for me? Yes. First of all, is it an income? Yes, the value of crop is an income for me. But is it taxable? No, because it is an agriculture income. Because it is an agriculture income, guys. Is that clear? Yes. Now, sir, we spoke about land. There is one more thing. See, agriculture, cultivation, harvesting, and all we understood. There might be some primary activities attached to growing and all. For example, sir, I was growing crops. As I sever it, I cannot go and sell it in the market like this only. Will you go and buy it like this? No. It has to be cleaned. It has to be dried. So some primary process has to be done before it is sold in the primary market. So any activities done to make the agricultural produce fit for the primary market is an agricultural activities. Clear, tending, pruning, cutting, okay, or tilling the land, seeding it, everything is a part of agricultural activities, guys. Is that clear? Yes. But sir, I am growing sugar cane. I am making sugar or jaggery out of it. Is that primary activities? No, you are changing the nature only. It becomes manufacturing. Sir, I am growing potato. Out of that, I am making chips. Is it an agriculture activity? No, partly agriculture, partly business. How to segregate and all rules are there, we will see. Yes, you understood? So it should be only primary activities. You should not change the nature of the crops. Okay. This 2 points talks about only land, guys. Land, no condition where it should be and all. Condition is only it should be used for agriculture purpose. Next, sir, in the land or next to land, there is one building. I have some income from that building. Is that also agriculture income? They have put 4 conditions. If all 4 conditions are satisfied, yes, the income from building can be agriculture. If not, then income from building will not be agriculture, guys. So please be careful. These 4 conditions is only for building and not for land. Okay, I'll just take this from my provisions book. Just a minute. Because that 4 points also I will just cover it up. Guys, please be careful. These 4 points are only for building element. Building element. What is the first condition, sir? Building is in or in the immediate vicinity of the agriculture land. It should be within the agriculture land or next to the agriculture land. Okay. Next, it should be occupied by either the cultivator or the receiver of rent or revenue. That is either by the owner or by the tenant. Next, it is used as a dwelling house or a storehouse or a outhouse. Okay, we use it to store the crops what we grow or agricultural equipment which we use for agricultural purpose. Sir, I have let it out for a commercial purpose, sir. Whatever rent I am getting, is it an agriculture income? No, no. Next, last point is the key point, guys. The land is assessed to the land revenue in India and be subject to a local rate assessed and collected by the officers of the government, or it is not situated in the specified area. For income tax purpose, they use the word specified area, which means urban area. Agriculture land should not be in specified area. See, they are not putting the condition for land. Whatever income we are getting from land, we are putting the condition for what? Building. Where is building? In the land or next to the land. They're telling if that land or building is in the specified area, then income from building is not an agriculture income. Income from land, they are not putting any condition. If it is an agriculture land, whether in urban or rural area, specified or non-specified, income from land is agriculture only. If it is used for agriculture purpose. This condition is for what? Building. Building, guys. Yes. They told the building or the land should not be in specified area, which I simply tell urban area. If it is not in a specified area, yes, you can enjoy. Income from building is a agriculture income. Sir, what is specified area? What is specified area? They have defined that also in the law. If the population in the area or the municipality or cantonment is less than 10,000, it is always not a specified area. Not a specified area. More than 10,000 up to 1 lakh, that area is a specified area. Plus 2 kilometers from its border also is a specified area. Same way, if the population of the cantonment or municipality is more than 1 lakh up to 10 lakh, that area is a specified area plus 6 kilometers from its border. Same way, last, if the population of that cantonment or municipality is more than 10 lakh, that area is a specified area plus 8 kilometers from its border. Oh, just a minute. Yeah, let me show it, guys. Listen, listen. Now assume, guys. Sir, this is our municipality or cantonment, sir. This is our area, municipality or cantonment. Now, in this area, if population is less than 10,000, it's not a specified area. It is not a specified area. So, for building, no problem. If I have a building here in my agriculture land, then income from building is an agriculture income provided if I have satisfied remaining conditions. Remaining conditions. Yes, sir. Next, if the population is more than 10,000, but up to 1 lakh. Up to 1 lakh. Is this area specified area? Yes. Plus 2 kilometers from its border, 2 kilometers from its border is also specified area. Sir, I have agriculture land here. In that there is a building. Is this building in a specified area? Yes. The income from building, is it an agriculture income? No. Sir, I have a land here. In that land, I am earning agriculture income. Is it agriculture income? Yes, no problem. But I have a building in that land. Is the income from building agriculture income? No. As it is in specified area. As it is in specified area. Yes, guys. Now, sir, what if the population is more than 1 lakh, up to 10 lakhs, that area, that cantonment, that municipality is a specified area, plus 6 kilometer from its border. 6 kilometers also specified area. Sir, is this area and all specified? Yes, these areas are also specified. If I have building here in my agriculture land, is that in specified area? Yes, guys. Next, sir, what if the population is more than 10 lakh? More than 10 lakh. That area is a specified area, plus 8 kilometers from its border. 8 kilometers is from border. Border get extended. Correct. Now, as when I entered Bangalore, or maybe 20-30 years back, Bangalore means, city means, it was Malleshwaram, Jayanagar, Indiranagar, Koramangala, or Banashankari, like that. Bangalore today extends to lot of corners. Okay, if I come towards Tumkur till Nelmangla, almost Bangalore only. If I go towards Mandya or Mysore till Bidadi, almost Bangalore. Okay, even some people will tell Chanpatna, Ramnagar also is a part of Bangalore. Okay, now the government also is planning something like that. Next, if I go to that other area, Vaskote, okay, is also part of Bangalore. Chikballapur, Doddaballapur, Devnalli, everything today is a part of Bangalore only. Clear? Why? Because the city is getting extended. As population grows, sir, we cannot overpopulate the people in one circle. Na? We are spreading them. Even industries, sir, they are trying to give the land for industries and all. Industries are getting set up where? Outside. Clear? Now in the city there is no place. They have to go outside. Okay, so in some border they have to find a place and get a good infrastructure to connect. Clear? That is the purpose. That's all. So as the population increases, the limits also will get extended, guys. So easy to remember. 2 plus 6, 8. That's all. And for population 110 get added. 10, 1 lakh, 10 lakh. Okay. Now 10-1 is telling, if there is agriculture income from a land situated in India, used for agriculture purpose, is exempt. Sir, I have a land, agriculture land, but used as parking. Land is agriculture, but I am not doing agriculture activities. I have let out for parking. Is that income, agriculture income? No. Or else, sir, my land is agriculture income. Sorry, I am using it for growing crops. Crops are also come to some level. Okay, in another 2-3 months, I can expect good money out of it. Now, one of the producer of a film approached me. I want to shoot a song there. Okay, he approached and I let out for 10 lakh. Is this 10 lakh an agriculture income for me? Where I have let out my agriculture land, where everything greenery is there, for shooting purpose, film shooting, movie shooting, or serial shooting, whichever shooting. Is it an agriculture income? No. What 10 lakh I have earned is not from agricultural activities. Is not from agricultural activities. You know, na, you would have seen in some film now and all, they will go for foreign only, but here at least some producers and all may have budget where they will do some shooting here only, local. Okay, now even KGF film shooting has happened. Okay, that mother song, you know, mother. KGF. You know, na? You forgot already. No, Raki Bhai might be absent now from the movies. Okay, he will come back in a different avatar. So, because KGF gave a different turn for Kannada film industry. So, I hope not only people from Kannada film industry, everyone knows at least KGF. So, in that one mother song is there. Mother song. Okay, now I can put that song and show, but you will get deviated. So I don't want to, because in my regular class and all, at least I will try to do that in between. So now that you see mother song in between scene and all is in agriculture land. Obviously, the producer would have paid for the owner of that land. So for the owner of the land, is it an agriculture income? No, guys. No. Even these politicians, sometimes they will go and do the stunts and all. Okay. During election time, they go to the agriculture land, they do all these things they do. Oh, marketing, advertisement, whatever promotion we call. So in that case also, whichever land they are using for all this promotional activities, they may pay. Obviously, they will pay. Okay, they will pay to that farmer or the owner of the land. So for the owner of the land, is it an agriculture income? No, it is not an agriculture income. It is more of marketing or advertising for the respective politicians. Okay, chalo. And I also given guys list of few agricultural and non-agricultural income. This is CBD clarification given by CBDT. Okay, so you can just have a look into it. This are some of the examples. What is agriculture income? What is not agriculture income? Spontaneous growth of trees is not an agriculture income. If you just cut it and sell it as it has grown by itself, they are considering it as not an agriculture income. But if it is a bamboo, yes, agriculture income. Yes, it's an agriculture income. For anything other than bamboo, if it is a spontaneous growth of trees, if you have severed it or cut it and sold it, then it is not an agriculture income. Even dairy farming and all look like agriculture, but actually they are not agriculture. They are actually not agricultural income, guys. Okay, we'll proceed further. Huh? Fine, na? Yes. Now rules. Guys, if I am doing only agriculture, sir, I grow paddy, sell paddy. I grow sugarcane, sell sugarcane. I grow potato, sell potato. 100% agriculture income. Sir, I manufacture chips out of potato. I manufacture a rice out of, or I process rice out of paddy, or I process sugar out of sugarcane. 100% manufacturing. 100% manufacturing. Now, what if the same person is doing both growing as well as manufacturing? I am growing sugarcane and converting it into sugar or jaggery and selling it. Now it is partly agriculture, partly business. How much agriculture, how much business income? They have given it in the law, in the form of rules. Okay, segregation percentage. Or else I am growing coffee plants or tea plants, converting it into coffee powder, tea powder, or coffee beans and then selling it. Partly agriculture, partly business. Sir, how much is agriculture, how much is business? They have given it in the rules. We will see it. Rule 7 here. Growing and manufacturing of rubber. 65% agriculture income, 35% business income. Next, coffee 7B1. Coffee grown and manufactured, only Q discovered here in India. 75% agriculture, 25% business income. Next, 7B1A. Coffee grown, cured, roasted, and grounded in India. 60% agriculture income and 40% non-agriculture income. Non-agriculture income or business income is one and the same. Clear? So please be careful. In the question, if they use the word roasted and grounded only, you put 60-40. If not, it would be 75-25 guys. Next, tea grown and manufactured in India as per rule 8, the percentage of segregation is 60-40. 60-40. Yes. So these are specific rules which specifically covers rubber, coffee, tea. What about others, sir? General rule is applicable. General rule 7 is applicable. What is rule 7 is telling is, guys, listen, important. Rule 7 is telling, guys, when you grow and manufacture anything other than rubber, coffee, and tea, apply rule 7. Apply rule 7. What is rule 7 is telling? Guys, assume I grow sugarcane and putting it into the manufacturing process to manufacture what? Sugar. Now, when I put sugarcane into the manufacturing process on that day, the FMV of the sugarcane was 25 lakh. The fair market value means if I had sold it in the open market, I would have got 25 lakh. That is a sale value to compute my agriculture income. From that, reduce cost of cultivation. Assume it is 10 lakh. Remaining 15 lakh is my agriculture income. 15 lakh is my agriculture income. Now coming to business. Guys, to convert sugarcane into sugar, assume I have incurred a manufacturing expenses of 5 lakh. I have incurred a manufacturing expenses of 5 lakh. Yes, sir. Now, I have sold the sugar. Sale value of sugar, take it as 40 lakh. 40 lakh. And to manufacture sugar, how much expenses I have incurred? Manufacturing expenses 5 lakh. I have incurred a manufacturing expenses of 5 lakh. I have incurred a manufacturing expenses of 5 lakh. Is that the only expenses? No, raw material. For my manufacturing, what was the raw material? Sugarcane. Did I purchase it in from the open market? No. If I had purchased it, how much I would have spent? 25 lakh. Claim that as a cost. Claim that as a cost. So can I call it as cost of raw material? Yes, which is nothing but FMV, guys. FMV. How much is that, sir? 25 lakh. 25 lakh. So how much is left? So 10 lakh. What is this? So business income. It is my business income. Did you get it? Got it now? Yes. Okay, sir. So I repeat once again, the fair market value of the agricultural crop will be considered as sale value to compute agriculture income, from which I will reduce cost of cultivation and show the remaining as agriculture income. Whereas the same will be shown as cost of raw material to compute my business income. This is as per rule 7, which we call it as general rule, applicable to any items other than rubber, coffee, tea. Okay, sir. Then we're actually done with this chapter. At the end, I have just given the list of important definition and their section, guys. Section 218 defines agricultural income. Section 2 clause 7 defines assessee. 2 clause 9 defines assessment year. Then 2 clause 24, which is an inclusive definition, defines income. Section 2 clause 31 defines person. Section 3 defines previous. Section 3 defines previous year. Guys, easy to remember also. I will just tell you. Guys, see 231 defines person. 231 defines person. When a person has income and paid tax, okay, which is like a reduction for him because money will go out, na, outflow. So when he has a income, he will pay tax. So let me reduce 224. He has to pay tax. When he pay tax, what is he called as? Assessee. He is called as an assessee, correct? Huh? On his income, when he paid tax, what he is called as what? Assessee. So I have just given a shortcut. 31 minus 24 is equal to 7. Is that clear? Yes. So then coming to the section numbers, guys, we are done with chapter 1. Coming to the section number in the first page, I have given first section, first and second is always common under any act. Section number 1 talks about short title, extent and commencement. What is the short title of this act? Full name is Income Tax Act 1961. Short title is IT Act. IT Act. Then extent applicable to entire India including Jammu Kashmir. Today Jammu Kashmir doesn't have any special status, but in 1961 it had. Clear? But is 1961 Act applicable to Jammu Kashmir also? Yes, entire India. Then commencement. From when it was commenced, sir? 1st April 1962. 1962. Yes, sir. Coming to the definition, I would be covering the definition as and when we cover any particular chapter, guys. So in first chapter also, we have seen some important definitions, which just now we saw. Then section 3 defines previous year, which we saw. Section 4 specifies general charging section, which we have covered. In next chapter, our target is section 5 and 6.